9/11. A lot of people lost their homes, and it was a good opportunity for us to give back to the community. One of the ways we gave back to the community to help people at that time, and we just continued on. We've been fortunate enough to have good enough players and coaches to win a couple more championships, and it's Terry's goal that every time we win one, and she puts quite a bit of pressure on me to win them, she can build another house. So this is kind of her baby and what she does. We've done a lot of other things in the community. Made a huge contribution to the Children's Learning Center that the city's going to build here in the future. $1 million personally, and Nick's kids gave $250,000. We built a school at the detention center so people could get a high school degree, also develop a trade in welding, have an opportunity to get jobs when they get out of the detention center. So we've just done, I think, about over $10 million in Nick's Kids type things to give back to the community. And you know, we sort of do this because I guess it's the rent we pay on earth to how do we serve other people. A lot of people support the University of Alabama. A lot of people support the program. This is one way that we can give back and support the community. It's also something that we use, as you see players here today, you know, for them to learn the importance of giving back to the community and community service, and how do you serve and help other people. So, you know, we're excited about this. We're excited about helping some family be able to have a better quality of life because of what we've been able to do in partnering with Habitat to, you know, build these houses. So this is something that's, you know, kind of special for myself and Miss Terry and everyone who supports Nick's Kids, and we certainly thank all the people out there who do that.
Nick, you guys have done this 18 years or 18 times. What would you say maybe makes today unique, if anything?
Well, I mean, it's a new family, it's a new home. It's just like, you know, every championship is unique because that team is unique. This is completely unique for the people who are going to benefit from this. I think, and I know that all the people who work hard to contribute to building this, it's always, there's a lot of positive self-gratification for them when they see how beneficial the work they do really is for some needy families.
How cool is it to see, obviously, team bonding in the football facility, but out here, and Mechie making sure he put on the gloves, so he made sure that, but put on the gloves, they were all having fun out there. Is that important for you as a coach to have the team bonding out here?
I think anytime the team does something together as a group other than what they do in football, that's always a good thing. You know, whether they go bowling together or come to do something like this, I think all those things are really good in terms of how it develops a respect and togetherness for the individuals on the team.
Coach, how were these particular players chosen to be out here for this, and what do you want them to get out of this experience?
Well, we don't choose them. They volunteer. They can volunteer for different things at different times, but you know, we're working around class schedules, football schedules, things like that. They usually give these guys, you know, some kind of a job that, like, you know, I came over here one Saturday and Tua was up on the scaffold, and I just asked Miss Terry if we could get him a job on the ground. But as I said before, what we want the players to benefit from is how much good can we do giving back to the community? How can we support the people who support us? And I think this is always a good lesson it's part of leadership, you know, how do you serve other people? So that's kind of what we want them to get out of it. I think we have quite a few guys that do a really good job in the community of doing those type of things, and it makes me very proud that they do that.
Besides Habitat, what's been your experience building a house, if you've ever been involved in something like that, physically doing some of the labor?
When I was a kid growing up, I did labor. I drove a Coke truck. I loaded trucks at Roadway Express on midnight shift. I helped people build houses. I did construction work. But, you know, since that time, I haven't had to do that kind of stuff, which is okay with me. But anyway, I'm glad that we have people who are willing to do it so that we can provide the resources for them to have the opportunity to do it to help somebody else.
You mentioned Tua on the roof. You had Henry Tuatoa and Evan Neal on the power side. Hold your breath a little bit as a head coach.
Well, no, I'm okay. We got lots of people out here for safety reasons, and I think you got to follow safety when you're on a job like this for the workers themselves and the players.
All right.
What are your thoughts on the Oklahoma and Texas officially petitioning the SEC membership? Do you think that's a good thing for the conference?
You know what? I don't really know enough about it. I know the conference commissioner and the people that are above me, administratively and organizationally, college presidents or whatever, need to make decisions like this as to how it benefits our conference and how it affects, college football as a whole. So I don't really know that I have an answer to that.
All right. Thanks, Coach.